I had a date set up that I had to cancel because I'm just busy. And then I had a date with someone. He cancelled me and then said, can you make the next week? I couldn't make the next week and then he ghosted me. Hi, welcome back to Kicking It with Kates. Today is a very informal, chatty, get ready with me. I asked you on Instagram to send me your assumptions about me because I thought it would be interesting and funny to go through them as I'm doing my makeup. So, stay tuned. That was lame. Stay tuned. So yeah, if that tickles your fancy. Who even am I? What am I trying to say? So I am not in any way, shape or form a makeup artist. When you see me fully done up, like insane makeup, it's either Holly Baker makeup, who I've linked in the description, or it's Amy Yeoman's hair and makeup. I'll link her in the description as well. This is not a makeup tutorial. This is just me doing my makeup and chatting with you. I asked on Instagram, I asked you to say your assumptions about me. I'm gonna go through those assumptions as I'm doing my makeup. This should be interesting and entertaining. I start with a moisturiser. I've been using the Ordinary Naturally Moisturising. I have had, for the last maybe 6 months, I've never had a problem with my skin in my life, and I've had really bad, the doctor says it's hormonal acne. So on my chin, I can get flare-ups around my period, and then it will usually last like a week after my period. I get it to go and then it just flares up again. So I'm kind of in the middle of trying different treatments from the doctor to clear it up. Having moisturised skin is really important for the first bit. Why am I giving you tips like this isn't a tutorial? Let's start with one of your assumptions. I was actually scared for these assumptions. I haven't seen them, but I feel like these types of things, people on the internet can be wild, you know. Oh, this is a nice one. Lovely, good looking power mummy who is fighting like a lion to get her children a better life. That's nice. I am definitely trying to create a really good life for me and Nia. With regards to like when we sell our house, like getting back on the property market and just being as present as I can be with her. I look mad right now and I'm trying to talk about something deep, but I'm just trying to be as present as I can be with her. So still working, so I work part-time so that I can still see her a little bit during the week. But it's just really trying to find the balance of making enough money to support us and to build a life with being a mom and being present for her. Because money isn't everything, but it obviously helps. And because she sees her dad every other weekend I don't have her, so I want to make sure I'm there. With my concealer and my breakout, I use my finger to pat it in to the skin to conceal it, just so that all the product is on my skin rather than like on a brush and being wasted on the brush. Yeah, I am trying my hardest to create a good life for us. I'm just gonna go and dampen my sponge. I'll be back. Sorry. I'm back. My brows, moustache really need doing. I haven't had my brows done since before lockdown. I've tweezed like this bit and the bad hairs, but haven't actually been to my brow lady to get them done in ages. Okay, let's go for another assumption. Oh, cool, down to earth, and somebody I'd like to get to know better. I won't say who that is. My contour. Now I don't contour heavily, it's just more to bring back the natural definition of my face so that I don't look like a moon face and flat. I don't really contour my nose or anything like that. Oh, these are really nice. You guys are proper being nice to me. Strong woman, funny mom. One of the best dancers I've ever seen. Oh, that's really nice. I don't know what to say to that, that's really nice. I feel like I am quite resilient, but obviously when I'm having my, I wouldn't say weak moments because it's not weakness, vulnerable moments or upset moments, I try not to share with the gram, in the sense where I think some things it's quite unhealthy. It's quite unhealthy to share painful emotions when you're going through them with people that you don't know, to then pass judgment or criticise you on those emotions that you're in at the time. I try and keep it real, as in like if there's like things that I'm struggling with or whatever, I try and mention it so that people don't think my life is perfect. But at the same time, I have to keep a balance that's healthy for me and my life as well. So yeah, it's quite hard sometimes to keep that balance. I'm a super open person, so I have the tendency to get verbal diarrhea and overshare sometimes, which isn't good either. So I'm trying not to do that anymore and to keep balance. And also sometimes I'm upset and I can't say, because I don't want to slag off another person. I don't want to be putting anyone down. I also want to use my platform to like uplift and make people feel better. So it's trying to find a good balance with, you know, being realistic and not just using it to whinge and offload on. My powder, I'm a bit useless at this, aren't I? Laura Mercier powder for my under eyes, and then here, I'm 30 guys, 30, that's no longer in your 20s, that's old. My skin, my under eye, your under eye skin is different, isn't it? So I'm trying not to crease and get wrinkles, so trying to use a better powder to help set my under eyes a bit better. Especially if I'm going out, but I'm just gonna do it today. If I'm going out, I always sweat on my top lip. So I always powder my top lip to try and save the sweat. I'm just gonna go in with my MAC bronzer. I use medium dark to contour. Again, obviously I use the liquid and then brush it over with little circular motions. Another assumption while I'm blending. That you've been on loads of dates. I haven't been on loads of dates. I am sort of open to dating. I don't think I'm ready for a relationship, but I think I'm ready to dip my toe back in the pond of dating. I had a date set up that that I had to cancel because I'm just busy. And then I had a date with someone, he cancelled me, and then said, can you make the next week? I couldn't make the next week, and then he ghosted me.
Run.
You have to laugh at these things. So I haven't actually been on a date. To be honest, at this second in time, things are so busy. I just don't have the time. Getting to know someone, something more casual maybe, but yeah, just work and confidence, getting that off the ground, and trying to keep up with YouTube and Instagram. Just all of it has just been a lot. Now I'm gonna go in with my blusher. I need a better blusher. I need a more peachy one. This is a bit too pink, but it's all I've got, so we move. This is just a Body Shop one. So anyone else is? You feel like a proper loser. You would not show a new boyfriend on social media. You would not show, yeah. No, I wouldn't, that's a correct assumption. I think if I got into a relationship with somebody else, I would want to keep it private and to myself. I really want to make my channels just about me and like the direction I want to move in with them. A lot about dance, a lot of dance tutorials and kind of business driven. I don't want to be posting about my private life like that, really. There's little fun things that I don't mind sharing, like my silly date things with you guys, but like nothing serious. I wouldn't do that again. Not because I don't think it impacted me or personally at the time. I think it's just like, if you break up with someone, having everybody expect you to divulge all information about that and kind of feel like they have rights to know about your relationship because you've shared part of it. Often, not everybody, because some people kind of know, you know, that you're human behind the screen and you kind of need to deal with things in the best way for you, because obviously it's your real life and you're going through it. But it was more the aftermath really that bothered me about sharing a relationship online than it at the time, because like any judgments or things on it at the time I didn't really care. But when you are going through it and things are difficult and you're trying to deal with things, having people's assumptions and judgments on top of that make it even more of a challenge. So yeah, I wouldn't do that again. I'm gonna go in with my brows. Loads of people ask me about my brows. Now my brows are quite bad at the moment. Usually I get them threaded and shaped, and sometimes tinted with henna, sometimes not. I find that my brows are great and thick here, and then there's this bit here that I'm just missing, so I have to pencil in that bit there. But I kind of try and keep to my natural brow shape. So this is Benefit Brow Setter. So I go in with this first, just to brush through. You can see I'm just brushing up. Now I usually use, but it's run out, MAC spiked eyebrow pencil, but it's run out and there's not a MAC local to me, it's a bit further. So at the moment, it's a Revolution one, but I don't really like it. It's a bit thick. I need a thinner nib, which is why I like the MAC one, but this is what we've got for now. I usually just outline underneath, going a little bit further, the line that I want to create, can see. I do it very lightly because I don't like my brows to look too HD or whatever you call it. I then just stroke and fill in this bit here. Stroke. Bringing it down, just so it's like hair-like. And then through this bit. See what I mean about how thick it is? Just in the same direction as the hair, and then obviously flatten it out and then brush through. Always positive and find the good in every situation. I think I try my best to be sort of positive and like just get on with things. But I definitely have my moments that I'm not, and that things are like overwhelming, or yeah, but I guess I just have a feeling that everything happens for a reason. So even if in the moment it's feeling a bit overwhelming or I'm upset or whatever, I usually come to the conclusion of I'm sort of alright and everything happens for a reason. And even though in that moment I might not know what the reason is, that, you know, it will reveal itself at some point, and then I'll look back and go, okay, that's why this happened. This is the lesson I needed to learn. Beauty vlogger. Take my product, you just get the excess off, and then I'm legit holding my breath. I can't breathe. It's like the concentration to get a nice straight, straight. And then just knock it out. Put it in. She doesn't start, this is what I was going to do. Got me here. See, you just define it a bit more. I just go in on my crease and buff it out. Just really soft. Go for another assumption while we're talking. Sorry guys, I just had to change the battery over. I just did my mascara on the other side. The dating game has changed since I was last in it. So I was, how old am I? 8 years ago, so I was like, what? 24-ish, something like that, when I was last dating. And people weren't really on like the dating apps like they are now. So obviously now all of it's like internet based, and yeah, just I feel like the rules have changed and I have no idea of what these new rules are. It's very confusing. Lots of my friends who've kind of been in the dating game have said like people ghost you and it's just confusing, and lots of mixed messages, and yeah. Going on a date would be nerve-wracking, but I'm not scared to get into another relationship. I don't like, I guess I'll find out when that happens, but I don't feel like I've carried baggage, like I've taken some time to like deal with everything. So I wouldn't want to put that onto the person that I was with, because that's not fair. And every person's different, so it's a bit pointless. New experiences are always scary. There we go, all finished. With this, I know it was a bit all over the place, but I kind of wanted it to be, come closer, I wanted it to be like a really informal, casual chat, talking about assumptions and just a bit of a like girly catch up. If you liked the video, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, make sure you turn the post notifications on because social media has crazy algorithms. So if you actually want to hear about my videos when they're posted, turn your post notifications on, and I will see you next week. Bye.